Were two self-professed religious leaders, one arrested right here in the Triangle.
Yeah, we do have WRAL's Sean Gallagher. He has been on that story there. Sean, we had Sky 5 above the scene at one point. Tell us a little bit about what you have seen since you've been following this.
Yeah, Chris, this is a very active scene here behind me. I'm told that the FBI raided this building here behind me around 5 or 6 in the morning. And take a look, several hours later, they are still here sifting through lots of evidence. And this is a very odd story when you hear the details. We're talking about two people who are self-proclaimed religious leaders, and we're still gathering more information about the connection here in Durham. But this is what we know right now. David Taylor, a man was arrested here in Durham, and Michelle Brannon in Tampa, Florida. Federal indictments accuse the two of receiving roughly $50 million in donations to their religious organization since 2014, largely through forced labor practices in call centers across the country. Their church, known as the Kingdom of God Global Church and formerly the Joshua Media Ministries International, with Taylor referring to himself as an apostle and also Jesus' best friend, claiming to have had multiple face-to-face encounters with God. Meanwhile, he's accused of forcing people to work in call centers in Michigan, Florida, Texas, and Missouri. And the indictment says he set unattainable goals, punishing those folks by public humiliation, food and shelter restrictions, physical assaults, and more. And while also having personal servants to fulfill his demands round the clock, including transportation of women to his locations, having them take Plan B. And all of this is part of what the FBI is calling a nationwide takedown of their forced labor organization. So they will be out here for a while. We're still trying to learn what the connection is to Durham and why Taylor was here in the first place. As soon as we get any of that information, we'll bring it to you as soon as possible. But for now, live in Durham, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.
Devil in them. Right now. And if you get offended because I'm asking for finances, then you have a devil in you. That's right. I said that. You have a devil in you. And don't be listening to these preachers that preach against finances, because the church is being attacked by false preachers who want money, or they're calling us false. Don't listen to them. They got the devil in them. Don't listen to CNN and all these other lying media. And even some of these preachers are preaching against tithe and offerings. Don't listen to them. They're liars. They are in error. They are wrong. Don't listen to them. I'm the apostle that God has sent to this church in this 21st century. And a lot of these pastors, some of these prophets and other apostles are wrong, speaking to you like that, telling you tithing is wrong and telling you sowing seeds like $1,000 is manipulative. God told me to give 1,000 when I didn't have it, and he gave it to me. So I know that's a lie. You better obey God and quit listening to these big name preachers. Listen, you liar. God going to get you for teaching his people to error and to rob him. All those who say I'm a money grubber, they are liars. You know that. Because there's nobody doing this. It's beginning to rain. I don't like the way he talk. I just don't like the way he rebuke his staff. I love my staff. You may see me correct my staff, but I love my staff. You are not a son and daughter if you don't endure correction. And so that's why I am hard on them. They know I love them. And that's why they don't leave. You know, a lot of these pastors, they cringe when they hear me rebuke my staff, because if they do that to their people, they all leave. They get offended. But see, I teach against that kind of foolishness. You pastors are the fault for it. You let them be like that. You're afraid to rebuke them and tell them they're wrong. I don't have no sons and daughters around me that's arrogant and rebellious. I don't put up with it. So when I rebuke my staff, that ain't none of your business. And I know some of y'all are holding up coming because you say, I don't know if I can be rebuked like that. You need to get over it. I don't like, they got always something to say. They want to find an offense. You're going to forget about alligator skin shoes or what kind of suits I wear or my Captain Crunch general suits, whatever you want to say. They so funny. They have me in the floor laughing. Most preachers, they'll be depressed. All these people talking against my suits. I don't care. I don't give a darn. You joker, you jackleg. So I tell them. Because when you deal with me, you deal with all boldness. I have no fear in me for nothing. Your jokes and your persecution is a joke to me. You understand? A man who stood in front of the burning flame of God, you think your joke or you think your persecution even matters? You're stupid to think it does to me. You're so stupid, arrogant, to think anything you say matters. And I'm talking to you during preachers too. A lot of you wicked preachers and fivefold ministry leaders, you're stupid to think your persecution or your fear of what I go through matters. And I want to talk to all you pastors who are rejecting me, who are speaking evil of me. God is going to get you. You hear me? I guarantee you that. I know he is. We need to buy because the campus for the harvest in Texas is maxed out now. We need to get another campus, and we need to put down $5 million for this campus that's coming. That's how much they want us to put down. The vision is very massive. I've told you that the latter rain, the Lord had assigned me in the earth to be one of the foremost leaders, or the foremost leader, to spearhead the end time move of God, which the majority of the church don't understand what it is. We're not talking about just 2 million people a night in a service, in an open air service in America. It's going to be like 80 million.
Stream Center, as we come on air, we have breaking news locally. The FBI tells us it tells 8 on your side. It's executing a search warrant in the gated community of Avila. That's in North Tampa. You're looking at pictures of that right now. A report from the Justice Department indicates the home was being used as a call center for a church that solicited donations using forced labor. We want to welcome you in. I'm Stacey Scheibel along with Beth Russo. More on the Avila raid right now. The U.S. Department of Justice says 56-year-old Michelle Brannon was arrested in Tampa today. Her partner, 53-year-old David Taylor, was arrested in North Carolina today. The DOJ is accusing both of them of running a forced labor and money laundering conspiracy that victimized people in Florida, Michigan, Texas, and Missouri. The indictment alleges Taylor and Brannon are the leaders of the Kingdom of God Global Church, formerly Joshua Media Ministries International.
Give $10,000. If we have 500 people give $10,000, we can raise the million in one day. Lord, I also break a stingy spirit because I sense that there's some heavy hitters watching me tonight. There's some people that can give 200,000, 300,000. They can give 50,000, 20,000. They had it saved up. But God, that's a stingy spirit on. There's a spirit of fear. So I break that spirit of stinginess. Some of you are just giving maybe a little money, $10 here, 20, when you know you have thousands of dollars. Don't be like that. Come on, tell me what you can give. You have money put away. You have money in accounts that you know you are sitting on. And it's not right that you come into a ministry like this and get the presence of God and the glory of God, and it's hard for God to get your natural things. You should be willing to give when you have finances.